Now let's talk about recognition. This section focuses on the recognition of our unwanted internal experiences. In order to move forward, you must arrive at or recognize where you are. In this section, you will learn the core strategy of mindfulness, which is to notice or recognize yourself in the moment without judgment. By building the skill of checking in with yourself, you are better able to determine what action to take to live your life more fully. Recognition occurs when you stop, step back, and observe the thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations. Identify the emotion you're feeling and label the unhelpful thoughts. Is it an evaluation or judgment, a prediction, a feeling or sensation, a memory, an opinion, or is it an unhelpful thinking habit such as a negative filter, only noticing the bad stuff, emotional reasoning, I feel bad so it must be bad, catastrophizing, imagining the worst, or internal criticism? Or is it something else? Let's flip to page 14 to look at the cross-sectional formulation example. When we are presented with a situation, it leads us to have certain thoughts, emotions, bodily sensations, and behaviors. Take a moment to review the cross-sectional formulation example on page 14. When you're ready, let's move on to page 15 to look at the cross-sectional formulation exercise. Take a pause right here. Continuing. Now let's move forward to page 15 to look at the cross-sectional formulation exercise. Think of an unpleasant situation that you have encountered and take a few minutes to complete the exercise on page 15. Feel free to take a pause right here. And once you have completed page 15, we can move on to the next section. This meditation exercise is designed to help build the skill of recognition or noticing. Some people have strong reactions to the exercises in this program, and some have no reactions. Everyone experiences them differently, which is okay. Strong reactions can be signs to pay attention to and recognize our experiences. Not having any reaction can be a sign that it may take some time to build these skills. I want to invite you now to get comfortable where you are, let your shoulders drop, and gently push your feet onto the floor. And get a sense of the ground beneath you. And you can either soften your gaze on a particular spot in front of you or close your eyes, whichever you prefer. Just take a moment to notice your body position and notice how you are breathing. Notice what you see, even if your eyes are closed. And notice what you can hear. Notice what you can feel against your skin. Notice what you can taste or sense in your mouth. Notice what you can smell or sense with your nostrils. By settling into the moment and into your body, you are inviting your mind and your ability to recognize into the present moment with you. Take a moment to become aware of your breath and the gentle movement in and out as air is exchanged in your nose, mouth, and lungs. Noting the sensation in your belly or chest as the gentle movement of air creates a rise and fall. Simply allowing yourself to notice these sensations as a curious scientist who has never encountered breathing before. And now, see if you can notice the movement of your mind as you're observing these sensations, with no need to change or do anything about them. See if you can observe the activity of the mind becoming more evident as you notice yourself noticing your sensations. If you have not closed your eyes yet and you feel comfortable at this point, you can go ahead and close them. If not, keep them open and soften your gaze, focusing on something a few feet in front of you and toward the floor. The first step is being aware, really aware, and what is going on within you right now. Becoming aware of what is going through your mind, what thoughts are there? As best as you can, just notice the thoughts as mental events. Simply observing the thoughts, then take some time to notice the feelings present in this moment. In particular, notice any uncomfortable or unpleasant feelings. Maybe these are feelings you've been avoiding or feelings that have been building, trying to get your attention. Rather than trying to push them away or shut them out, turn towards them. Allow yourself to just acknowledge these unpleasant feelings, perhaps saying to yourself, ah, there you are. That's how it is right now. You may find this hard because your mind is a masterful storyteller. It will tell you all sorts of interesting things to grab your attention and pull you away from what you are doing. See if you can let those thoughts come and go, as if they are merely trains passing through a train station, just passing through as you observe the station itself. Keep your attention on your breath. Notice your breath flowing in and out. When a new thought arises, see if you can notice the thought as just another train passing through, simply noticing without judgment as it goes by, as you continue to feel the rise and fall of your chest. From time to time, your mind will succeed in distracting you with a new and interesting thought, and you will lose track of your breathing. This is normal, natural, and will happen repeatedly. Once you notice this has happened, take a moment to note with curiosity what hooked you and gently return to focusing on your breathing. Now, allow yourself to come back to your breath. Notice the movement of air in your chest and belly, allowing the sensation of breathing in to become the focus of your attention. Notice the coolness of the air as you breathe in and the warmth as you breathe out. Noticing the sensations in your feet as they touch the ground and in your body where it touches the chair. As you prepare to bring your awareness back to this room, offer yourself some gratitude. Perhaps for taking time today to be present with your thoughts, for practicing recognition, for choosing to take steps towards living your life more fully. And when you're ready, take one more deeper than normal breath, opening your eyes as you exhale. At this moment, I want you to flip to page 16 so you can review the journal breathing space. I want you to take a moment to reflect on your experience and write down your thoughts on page 16 in your workbook. And once you have written your thoughts, we can move on to the next section. Now, in part one, we discussed and practiced recognizing where you are in the moment, including experiencing unwanted and uncomfortable internal experiences and reacting to them without judging yourself, as well as building insight into what those experiences might say about what is important to us. In part two, we will build upon insight and learn more about openness. At this moment, I would like to encourage you to practice the language tip, take time to breathe, and practice intentionally recognizing your experiences, which you can journal on page 17. I would also like to encourage you to review the resources in the appendix of the workbook on page 29, which includes lists and apps and local resources. I also recommend that you commit to 15 minutes every few days or 5 minutes per day to practice. Thank you.